Hey, what's up, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you are doing great. So, we have a new moon coming into the sky, and this is going to be for March 13th. So, the new moon is when it has no reflection on it, but you can see the whole moon. So, this is a pretty cool moon phase. And this is a really good time for you guys to start something new, new projects, reboot something. So it's just a really good time to really work on your magic also. So magic is whatever that looks like to you, whether it's prayer or if you do spelling or whatever it is. Magic is just setting your intention out into the universe and getting things accomplished. So in order to do this reading, I'm using the Witch's Tarot. And I've got a new moon magic spread in front of me. And the first card placement looks really interesting to me, so I'm going to start there. I might not use the whole spread. We'll see how it goes. Just know, guys, that this is for all zodiac signs. So whatever your sign is, if you were drawn here, there might be a bit of a message here for you. But just keep in mind it's a general reading. Hope it resonates. So we're going to look at how to ground your magic. So sometimes you can feel a little bit disconnected from what's going on. And there's things called grounding and earthing techniques that you might want to check out if you feel a little bit kind of spacey and like things aren't working out for you. So right away, we've got the Fool card for you. So it's like you really just need to let things go. And I know people say that all the time, right? We have the Fool and he's just walking away and he's feeling completely uplifted. So I think people can really fall into a pattern of, if only this had happened, I wish, and looking back and trying to change the pattern and like really lamenting things that were lost. And this is a dangerous habit to get into because this was your karma, this was your earth walk, this was your soul contract, and everything that happened to you along the way, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, painful, joyous, it was all part of your plan, and it was all designed to mold you into the person that you are right now. So there probably wasn't anything that you could have said or done to change, and that can really sort of uplift your soul. Like, this is a very high vibrational indication here. It's starting from ground zero. The Fool is zero in the tarot card, in tarot. And this is true for people that have had a particularly traumatic past, or maybe you weren't the nicest person in the world, or, just wreaking havoc. Maybe you were a tornado for people, that was your journey. And if you reincarnate back into the planet again, you might play a completely different role. So this is where you were meant to be. If you guys are really interested in reincarnation and soul contracts, like Dolores Cannon does some really phenomenal work, you guys. You might be really interested in her. It might change the way you feel about your path and any horror that you might feel towards it. And just so you guys know, I've already pulled a Moonology card. I looked at it very briefly, but I wasn't wearing my glasses, so it doesn't count. So I'm just going to move it down here. So basically, it's time to just walk away, and stop torturing yourself with the past, because this was all designed. This was designed by you, your soul guides, God, source, angels, team and spirit, everybody, and this is what you agreed to. So you can just let yourself off the hook and walk away, and it's going to allow your magic to flow in ways that it never has done before. And magic is your manifestations, okay? And magic is just the way you live your life, uplifted like this Fool, It didn't sound very nice. This Fool, yo. So I'm going to look at the next card placement, actually. What needs to be cleared in order to make way for you? So you've got the Knight of Swords. So there looks to be like what I want to call red tape, or you want to call it kind of BS just cut through it. You know, take the energy of the Knight of Swords. He's not letting anything stop him. He's using crystal clear intuition and vision and thought processes. The air represents the swords, represents your intellect and the way that you can process things. So, like, what can you do? And this is what you need to start thinking about. Like, how can I stop torturing myself for this past, you know, and maybe you're in a different headspace right now and you're a completely different person, but you're possibly surrounded with people that remember the old version of you. You know what I mean? Maybe you should get rid of them or stop feeling nervous when you're around them. There really is some cord cutting to do when you see this particular card in this reading anyway. So the Knight of Swords wants you to cut cords from the past and possibly anybody that reminds you of your past. Like, some people just never get over it, you know, and get over you and the things that you might have done in the past, and you don't know what they've done in their past either, and they're probably not in a huge hurry to disclose it to you. So, like, don't let people make you feel like garbage because you had a rough road or you weren't the nicest person, or, you know, everybody deserves a second chance, okay? It's like people are still holding you accountable possibly for something that you did eons ago, and like I said, like, you're not even the same person anymore, so it's time to evolve out of that. And also just get rid of people that don't give you credit for your evolution. They just don't see who you are, okay? So let's see how to connect your power to this new moon. This is kind of an interesting card, okay? So the main message from this card that is super important for you guys is that you don't have to decide to do this, okay? You don't have to really take any affirmative action. The universe will do this for you, okay? When I said you don't have to decide, you do have to decide to just let it go. You can be blind to what everybody else is saying and doing, especially if they're saying hurtful things to you. Remember that phrase that other people's opinion of you is none of your business? We say that for a reason, because you don't want to judge yourself by somebody else's judgment of you when they don't even know exactly what happened to you. You're the only person that knows what happened each and every step along your journey. So you can turn a blind eye to everybody, you know, and just get in touch with the universe a little bit more. And this is a really good time to do that, you guys. You know, new moon magic. It's just a time to regenerate yourself. And, you know, possibly if you've ever considered moving to a different location, like, sometimes you just have to get away, you know. Fresh start. This could be a really good time for you guys to have a fresh start, and just, you know, where people don't know you, or, you know, they're going to accept, or just find people that know what you've been through, people with a more similar path. This is definitely a restart here. So there is a fresh new beginning. You know, and even if you weren't sort of the perpetrator, you know, the antagonist, you could have been through a lot, and people identify, you know, possibly you as, oh, you poor thing, or, you know, you victim, or something like that. And again, that's not healthy. You know, it's really hard to thrive in an environment like that, where people look at you downcast for either having been a victim of a crime, or, you know, whatever. I'm not going to list stuff like that off. Or you were the antagonist. So either way, you know, it's like there's a negative vibe, and it's attached to your past. So the universe will blow that out for you. All you have to do is, like, hang on, and let everything blow away, you know, or just clear your mind when it comes to people doing that, like what they say, what they think, what they do, what they might post. There's a completely new energy here available under the new moon, and this is the Chariot card, and this is ready to take you away. You know, so you guys can really just hang on. The universe has a new plan for you. You've gone through a phase that maybe felt uncomfortable, clumsy, ugly, hideous. But that is all about to change for you. It really is. It's going to take off in a new direction. I just need a shot of tea, you guys. I'm trying not to do a product placement with this tea. It's got a... So this is a really cool card I pulled for you guys. This is the Cardinal Moon. Okay. So it doesn't matter what phase the moon card is in. This is the message that you guys need to hear right now. And this says, be bold and make the first move. So you are absolutely being guided to make the first move for the rest of your life. Don't let people's opinion of you clog up your intention. I think you're being really strongly guided to move on. Look at the action in these cards, you know. Chariot, Fool, Knight of Swords, they're all moving forward. They're all undaunted. And what's really interesting in the Chariot card is that, you know, the balance between dark and light, your yin and yang, it's like you are like that. It's coming to the surface, you know, the darkness, your shadow self. And if it is, it's because it needs to percolate out of you. So let it out. You don't have to relive it. You don't have to hear what other people are saying about you with the Two of Swords. It's time to release all this so you can just move forward and bloom. And I do see a move for some of you because you're just fed up with people in your neighborhood or your family, and you're just, right, I'm going to go somewhere where nobody knows my name, start over again, and start to feel 100% better about my life. So, yeah. All right. So enjoy the new moon, you guys. Enjoy this information. Hopefully it helps you out. And I'm going to wrap it up, guys, for now. So take care. Bye.